Hello, beautiful Gemini. How are you? Thanks for visiting Moonrise Cottage to pick up your October reading. Just FYI, everybody, the readings have been extremely intense this month. We're going through the eye of the needle. All the usual links are below. There is a link to book the COVID-19 special price readings. I've decided to just keep that going. However, I want you to know there are going to be very few spots available. I'm extraordinarily busy, and I'm going to try to open up some spots on Friday evening. I haven't done it yet. So if you're intending to get a reading, go now and self-book, because it's going to be booking out into the distance, okay? There's a link below for the astrology. Very important. Please, if you're not in the habit, go look, okay? Very important. Full moon in Aries coming. Mars is in Aries. Retrograde into Scorpio. We're going into the deep, into the narrows of the birth canal. It's one of the things that one of the astrologer links below, that's what is being talked about. Very, very good reading from Pamela Gregory this month about the full moon. So important to inform yourself, please, because it is reflected in your reading. I want you to know, okay? The new series of meditation classes starts on the 26th of September it's 8 weeks through to the 14th of November. My guides are saying it may be that we have to push it out 1 week. I'm happy to do that if it's short notice and you can't make it, etc., etc. Don't worry about missing the first class. My guides are just talking about, it'll be okay. And when we're in the group, we're able to adjust. So the reason that's important and the reason I schedule it is because coming forward into this last section of the year, when we go through October and November, it's the most intense energy that we have experienced in our lifetime, most of us, when it comes to transformation and change. And because we are experiencing light code activation and the ability to step into 4D and 5D, to take up your spiritual warriorship, literally, my guides are not exaggerating. They want to impress upon everybody. You'll see it come out in your reading, okay? So check the links, book your reading, sign up for the classes. We need you. See that instrument behind me? You can check the nature of that, or if you want some information, let me know. But we're going to be using that energy. It creates literal frequencies, and it is meant to help everyone get in touch with their DNA codes, their light codes, their personal frequency, so that we can utilize that and travel on those light codes straight out into the shimmering universe, to work with the Council of All Beings that is attempting to bring forward transformation and change here upon this realm. Okay, they're very active, very, very active today. So let's jump in, gang. Thank you for being patient with that message. Here's what came out first in terms of the light codes. The oracle decks, my guides are saying, look, that's from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So we have Jaguar. We're dealing with the dark. We're going in deep, very deep, to the dark side of human nature. And you may have some of your fears come up to the surface. You will also experience your strength. That's what Jaguar is really about. It's about being able to function in the dark and be a protector of the realm. It's not about massive destruction, etc. That's being taken care of by the earth signs and the fire signs. Everybody else is, okay, I'm just going to use the words that are common, is in the army, right? The supporting structure of this incredible epic battle that's going on. So we're going to be having you experience some of your own internal battle, and we're going to have you experience coming into your power as an alpha who can function in the dark. An alpha rules, reigns, things like that. Okay. Let's see, hang on. Yeah. So numerologically, that adds up to 10, which is a new starting point. So that's what you're going in deep for. And you're going, look at the 11, with the Council of All Beings. Your energy is being utilized to bring forward this transmutation that's coming. It's queued up for the full moon, which is going to be really intense. Thank you, Spirit. Look. Legacy of light. So Gemini, you're in the North Node. Your energy is, look at that. You see you have yourself, you have the light in your hands, Gemini. It's going to be a very deep, very serious reading. And we're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about your human life. We're going to talk about your soul contract. So there's the full moon. My guides are saying this will be the appropriate action. In order to integrate the energies that are coming through, the light codes that are being activated, and call in the tribe. Okay, Gemini? Ooh, wait do you see? First card, this is the theme of the reading. That's the sacred magician. That's how much power you are wielding and your ability to create magic. In this deck, it's known as the decider of will. Male energy, sacred male energy. Bringing forward the seeds of what is meant to come with the bounty that's at your heart chakra. It's phenomenal. So the way you manifest is to make decisions. The guides are going to talk to you about the decisions that you make this month in your life and in your love relationships, because it's all over this reading, okay? So that's the theme of the reading. Here's your energy in the month of October. Look at that. That's the Ace of Cups, my darlings. So you are going to have an experience of understanding what it is to be a wielder of cosmic love. This is a prophecy in this deck. We see the goddess Semius chanting upon the cauldron in direct connection with the sacred magician. It's a very powerful team. Some of you have a love relationship that is reflected like this. Some of you are going to let go of a relationship that cannot live up to this promise in your life. And because your energy is in the North Node, you're not in the mood to mess around with relationships that just don't come to bear. So that's in here. I'll show you. But I just want you to understand the depth of the energy that you're dealing with. And in fact, it is a prophecy about you being able to manifest sacred love in your life, but in this world, while we were having this epic battle. If you have time, if you have the inclination, my guys are talking about, please go watch some of the other videos. Take a look at Pisces. Take a look at Aries and Taurus. It's going to blow your mind because it's really on. Look at that. The infinity symbol, the 8 of art in this deck. It's the 8 of cups. It's about going on a treasure hunt. And you find the sacred bowl that has all the treasure in it. You climb up on the platform with your partner. Some love effort that you've been involved to, and then you got stuck to it. And you can't let go. And it's time to walk into your future and let this go. Because this magic that's waiting for you and this ability to manifest Ace of Cups kind of love, it's waiting for you, but you have to release yourself from whatever it is that's not working. Oh, look at the light coming in. See if we can, part of it is the guides have been here today in a way that's really intense, so that halo effect comes around. So don't be afraid to let go of what's not working for you. It's time to release yourself. There's something magnificent coming forward. That's the Empress, the very next card. So I just want to show you, my guys want me to make the point. See that? That's your energy on top at the center point of the reading. And in the earthly realm, that's you. That's part of your walk. The shaper of growth is the sacred Empress card. There's something that is attempting to emerge. And it's very mystical and it's very magical. And you have the power to do it. You're going on a new journey with somebody. You've got a new relationship coming. It's always possible that this could be the relationship that you're in. Having let go of the dysfunction or whatever the problems might be in order to rejoin in a new way. It's always possible. Look at the lion-hearted love. Do you see the full energy of the sun? It's beautiful. This new couple, it's a 3, courtship of skill, 3 of wands. You're waiting in on the port for your ship to come in. You're watching it come. And your new love is on that boat. And you're going to sail away together. I believe that's what's happening. So these beautiful, beautiful cups behind their backs tell us that there's a lot to emerge. So this relationship will put you in touch with your spirit guides, with the sacred council. It is of that place, my guides are saying. And you will know. You won't have any question when it shows up. They look a little furtive about the journey because this is so brand new. But they know that there's magic in the mix. And basically they make an agreement and say, well, okay, this is kind of shocking and all new, and I didn't anticipate this, but all right, let's go. Very interesting. Here's where you're going. Straight into the mystical realm. Look, this is someone who's a soulmate, a quantum partner of some kind. It brings forward 2 things. One, you are going to be experiencing yourself very connected to the mystical realm, the psychic realm. As a result of this person who's going to show up, their light codes are going to help activate you. And it goes vice versa, of course. That's why it looks this way. We're talking about somebody who activates you as a quantum activator. It's really beautiful. So don't stress about whether it's an actual lover or a friend or somebody you're meant to achieve something with, because we are in an epic battle. We all know here on the earth, especially here in the United States, holy cow, it's on, isn't it? So this is about the foundation of love in your life. It's the 6 of Cups. You're going to have this experience to turn your psychic vision on and to communicate with the universe, be literally connected in the universe. My guides call it the shimmering universe. Going deep into the sacred hut as an initiate to bring forward sacred knowledge in order to bring it to the earth. That's what it's about in this deck. It's fantabulous. People would go into the hut, plunge themselves into darkness, go into a deep state of meditation to communicate, thank you, Spirit, with the light codes and with the council. And then upon return from that place, they would have an audience, so to speak, with the sacred teacher, with the sacred council, in order to recite what they had learned and to create poetry and stories that would be handed down in a verbal lineage. That's the bridge card that ties this incredible human existence that you're having this month to what's on the menu, my guides are saying, for your soul journey. And look at this. Seriously, dear Gemini, whatever it is, it's not serving you in your own life, inside yourself, or in the realm of love. It is time to let it go. In fact, it's very important that you do so. You have to free yourself from this so you can walk into your destiny. And there it is. Look at that. So the full moon's coming forward in Aries. It's going to be so hot. Oof, these next couple of months are going to be really, really feeling like chaos is reigning. That's the beautiful Leo veil. When the new moon comes, this portal is going to open and it's going to illuminate the stone of our destiny. And you will be touching it on a soul level. That's why you're here in this moment of chaos. You're helping all of humankind. You're helping the prophecy come forward. You're helping destiny unfold. You're bringing forward the light codes in your image, in yourself, within your physical form. That's why my guides always say, you are your destiny. There is nothing else. The rest of it's all an illusion. Yeah, we got to get up and go to work, drive the car, get the food. Those things are a part of our experience. But it's time to look deeper. My guides are talking about going deeper still. In these moments, you become activated, spiritually activated, and you have a transformation, a transmutation. Okay, what my guys always say about this is that spiritual activation and self-transmutation. Truly illuminated in all the ways known, because your destiny, remember this at the center of your reading indicating your energy, there's your human walk, the Empress, It's kind of blowing my mind. Look. Whoo-wee. Talk about shifting and transmutation. That is the King of Cups. That's what's trying to emerge in your life. The Empress is trying to give it to you. So, King of Cups, prophecy about your experience, I think, with a really sacred mate that emerges because of the magic of the moment, because you're willing to let go and take this journey and leap in to the fray, my guides are saying, and leap back into the fray. So, beautiful, isn't it? That sacred spear eliminates obstacles. And clearly, this is you evolving into your soul journey. Look, you have the ability, okay, my guys just said, to transmutate, fly back and forth into the energy of the sun, the Uranus energy, that's bringing forward this massive awakening here on the earth. It's going to be reflected in your life. It's your soul mission. And now, because your energy is in the North Node, you experience this, like I just said, on full. Right? Highly activated at the heart chakra, connecting with the guides through this raven energy, flying into the sun, the Uranus energy that Taurus is carrying. So please go and watch that. The way Taurus hands the energy to you, and this is what you do with it. That's part of the reason for the wheel. So what I love about that, I think we're seeing different images of yourself and some indications of your sacred mate coming forward, because look what's next. Holy cow, Gemini, aren't you the mystical couple? So that is the Queen of Swords. She's here to help you do this sacred battle. She's going to fly into your life. Something's going to happen. And you as a couple are going to be able to activate all these light codes. You are going to have a very psychic relationship with somebody who's already standing there, waiting for you to let go so you can evolve and emerge into her realm and be able to travel back and forth with this sacred shamanic energy. Crow energy is about the sacred laws of the universe. The book of rules, the theory. Oh, I'm getting yelled at. It's not a theory. Okay, they're talking about the way the book, sacred book of universal rules, so to speak, laws, that's why they were yelling at me, laws, is wrapped, enveloped in crow feathers, because it is about messages from the divine. Raven is about literal magic. Please leave me some messages. What is going on in your love life? I'm so curious to know. And I also want to know how you experience this as a quantum activator, because you are. Your light codes are being utilized this month. It's being turned on. I think this is a foundation message. All the readings this month about what's coming forward for the next couple of months and what we're going to experience as we go through the darkness. We have to have our power on high. High beams, our light codes, in order to deal with the darkness and to prevail in that place and keep calm and carry on with this battle, because it's a literal battle. Okay? So use your energy to call up the tribe, Gemini. Because you are an air sign, you can send your messages out in the psychic realm to activate the heart-mind chakra of all beings that are here. You can literally communicate with them. So I'm asking you to please take some time over the month of October when things are chaotic. Don't pay attention to the chaos. Stand in the light. Okay, look. Very interesting. Stand in the light. Send your messages out to call everybody up for this sacred battle. Okay? You can actually literally do it. Trust yourself now. The council is here. This is no joke. This is like one of those epic movies. It's part of what my guides have been talking about. It's like, any one of those, like Star Wars, or apparently there are a lot of movies like that. It's that moment of human destiny. You and this sacred mate, whoever this person is, going to connect on the full moon energy because we're all being activated. And this person's going to help you come into balance. There's going to be a sacred dialogue between the two of you. It might be telepathic. This is Merlin, the Magician, which was the first card, theme of the reading. So we're talking about your identity, in a sense. He had a sister who was very devoted to him. So this might be a family member who's going to help you do your work this month. It sure looks like it could be a sacred partner. Might be a lover. You're going to take the energy of the Aries full moon and you're going to travel forward. Light codes activated full on to do battle with the darkness that's trying to overtake us in order to make sure that that does not prevail in the hearts of men. My guide just said, wow. Ooh-wee. Ooh, my goodness. Gemini. Wow. All right, Spirit. I'm going to ask for one more piece of information, light language, support for beautiful Gemini. They're talking about support knowledge. All right, Spirit, please pull it for me. Look at that. Righto. All right, I'm going to read it briefly. Briefly from the book. Ooh. Okay, so I had to lift the cards up to get the book out. Wow, and the card's broken in half. And there's a lot of cards coming out. Hang on. It buried itself again. I want to show you because it's on message. Here it is. Look. We are doing battle with the beast. It's not a joke at this point. It's for real. So please do the battle in the psychic realm. Use your energy. Send your light out. Call up the council. Call up the tribe. Call up the troops. And let's do it. Okay? Please come join the meditation. That's what we're going to be doing for the next 8 weeks. This is the rune that talks about sacred journeys. Okay? Somebody's showing up. So, sacred communication, journey. It's about union and reunion with somebody. With the council, with all beings, while we're in this epic battle. This rune is concerned with communications, with the attunement of something that has two sides, your spirit side and your human side. Attunement of those two energies that you carry, that you walk in. My guides are talking about multidimensional travel, things like that. It is concerned with the ultimate union that comes at the end of the journey, when what is above and what is below is united and of one mind. Thank you, Spirit. Your inner worth mounts, and at such a time, you are not intended to rely entirely upon your own power. Instead, ask what constitutes right action. Go straight to the council. Ask through prayer. Oh, I'm getting all choked up. Prayer or meditation. Through addressing the witness self within you, the teacher. Once you are clear, you can neutralize your refusal to let right action flow through you. Maybe that's what it's about. Thank you, Spirit. Do not be intent on movement. Be content to wait. And while you wait for this unfolding, keep on removing obstacles and resistances. And as the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make things happen disappears. This journey is towards self-healing, self-change, union. You are concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Wow. It is time to regulate any excesses in your life. Material advantages must not weigh heavily on this journey of the self toward the self, capital S. It is time to stand apart, even from like-minded others. The notion of strength in numbers does not apply at such a time. For your journey, this part of the journey, the soul's journey, it cannot be shared. Always true. On some level, we have to go alone into our destiny, even when we are My guides are talking about the cards. You know, calling up the guides, standing in front of the council. When you go forward for your sacred initiation, you go alone. And there may be many people at that ceremony, but you know, in that moment when it really arrives, you travel alone into your destiny. It's part of why it's so scary. So the soul's journey cannot be shared in this manner. This is one of the cycle runes, and Rider carries within it the rune for joy. For now, thank you, Spirit, the end is in sight. You are no longer burdened by what you have left behind. Thank you, Spirit. Heaven above you and earth below you unite within you to support you on your way. A simple prayer for the soul's journey is, I will to will thy will. Love that. This prayer of intention is proper on any occasion and is particularly appropriate as a preamble to healing. So, Gemini, just want you to know I'm here to support you. It's not easy to let go of things. I know this journey so well in my own life, and I'm here to thank you and to just remind you that you are your purpose, and some epic spiritual battle is upon us, and we're going through the narrows. October's going to be really challenging. Stay away from the chaos. Stay away from the news. Do not get sucked into the vortex. Hang on. See that? Let yourself travel through the dark with all your power, all of your light codes turned on high, and use that to bring to you the communication and the partnership. We're talking about the battle that's coming forward. And stay aligned with the council of all beings that's here to help you with this journey while you let go of any resistance you might have to coming into the truth of your nature. That's part of what my guys are talking about. It's part of what it might be about, right? The self properly aligned with the self. A lot of reflections in this reading. So take some time to just understand the many dualities in the reading, the intense nature of all the things that are coming forward, including yourself. And thank you for being here. I really, truly appreciate you being here to pick up your messages, my guides always say. And God is willing, I will be here in November to say some more words. So travel well. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing. And take up this mission with your full heart, my guides are saying. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next month.